Hi, my name is Ren. I'm the co-founder of Meta. What we do is we work with different artisans around Asia. We also do a lot of collaborations with designers, as well as educate our customers on the whole process of how a piece of item of clothing gets made. Our mission is change beyond textiles because we believe in creating an ecosystem of transparency and trust between these three groups of people. We're able to create a community that is centered on sustainability as well as common values. The aha moment is kind of when you feel that you would regret it if you didn't do something. And the motivation to start something doesn't come from one big change or one big event. It's a culmination of listening to your internal voice, of small nudges that push you in a certain direction and following that, and then reflecting upon that until you get to a point where you're like, I'm going to do this, and then you just start. I think we are probably a little bit more conscious in terms of how far we go into asking the question why. We go really deep into our production supply chain, into our partners, into what they do, into the materials that we use, into the life cycle of our product, into the impact that creates, to ask why. And I think we don't have all the answers. We started out with only caring mainly about the livelihoods of the artisans that we work with. Now, 3 years in, we have the ability to care about and to create change in the type of materials that we use. Therefore, launching, for example, organic cotton this year, looking into exciting things like banana silk and natural dye at the end of the year, to explore new ways of how we can make our impact in every second and every step of the way beneficial instead of exploitative. So I'd say we are conscious because we never stop where we are. We're always asking why, finding out more, and seeking ways to improve, and finding people that support us, that enable us to continue that. What I hope for the future is that Meta is no longer actually an ethical fashion brand or a sustainable fashion brand, but that this becomes the norm. The way that we operate in terms of transparency, in terms of how far we go into measuring our impact, is considered standard, gold standard, and it's no longer a niche of the industry where we're debating, is this a trend that's going to continue or not? And I think that will happen. The second thing is that for business, that it is understood that businesses do not exist purely to maximize shareholder value, but that it's about stakeholder benefit and impact. And this makes sense to me. It is logical. So I'm just waiting until it's a time where it's put in stone, codified, and is legal. And I think we're moving in that direction too.